What's up, guys? It's Techno Viking 23 coming to you today with a little bit of commentary about Destiny, Bungie, and Activision in general. And today I'm actually going to be talking a little bit about the upcoming Destiny 2, which is slated to come out this September in 2016. And it's kind of funny, I do still pay a little bit of attention to the game because I want to bring you guys news and stuff on this and, report on whenever Activision and Bungie do anything stupid with this game, which is unfortunately quite often. But I noticed a kind of a little bit of a shift with a lot of the major Destiny channels and just people that cover Destiny in general. It seems like everyone is now shifting over to start talking about Destiny 2. And there's a lot of reasons for this, one of them being there's just a general lack of anything to do in Destiny right now. A lot of people are saying the game is dying, but I don't know if that's actually true because there's a lot of people who play this game who don't comment on the internet or talk about it. The game probably still has a very healthy population. It's just a lot of the major YouTubers and the people who play it every single day are finally realizing there's not much content in this game and they're burned out on it, and a lot of those channels are actually shifting over to other games. It's pretty hilarious, actually. But anyways, a lot of them have started to talk about Destiny 2, and there's all this wild speculation running around. A lot of them are, they claim, they're friends with people at Bungie, and they know all this stuff that's going on with the game, but it's really kind of hilarious. But today I actually just wanted to talk about why really there should not be any excitement whatsoever for Destiny 2, especially given how the first bit of Destiny has gone, the first 2 years this game has been out. And there's the first thing I really kind of wanted to talk about is that there is no guarantee that Destiny 2 is going to be only on the next generation or the current generation of consoles. I know people get upset when you still call it next gen, but I'm talking about PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. There's been no guarantee of that. Activision has not said anything about that. Bungie has not said anything about that, yet I still see people all over the place talking about how Destiny 2 is going to be only on PlayStation 4 and only on Xbox One. And this simply is not the case as of right now. And there's also a reason why you shouldn't expect this, and I'm going to tell you what that is. Number one, I've read the contract that Activision and Bungie have for Destiny, and the contract, unless it's been majorly amended or changed, and I think we would have heard about that, it specifically states that the first two Destiny games, standalone Destiny games, have to be on both Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 in addition to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So they're contractually obligated to deliver a title for Destiny 2 for the older generation of consoles. So that right there should kind of temper everybody's expectations. And again, like I said, that may have been amended, but I'm pretty sure Activision or Bungie would have probably said something about Destiny 2 being this generation only if that was the case. So that right there should really sort of, make people stop talking about how this game's only going to be on next gen. The second thing is High Moon Studios is working on parts of Destiny 2, and that is a little concerning because Activision actually did bring them in with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare to work on the old generation port. So that right there is also something you should be concerned with. I have a lot of respect for High Moon Studios because they made some absolutely incredible Transformers games, but I'm still a little concerned now that they're under Activision's umbrella, and I really hope Activision doesn't ruin them as a company as well, but they have done a lot of work on last generation ports, so that should be concerning also for Destiny 2 being this current generation only, and again, I really just don't think it's going to happen. You also have to look at Activision, who's one of the greediest companies out there. Look at what they did recently with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and with Black Ops 3. There was a time Advanced Warfare was rumored it was going to be only for next-gen consoles, and that turned out to be false. And the same thing happened with Black Ops 3. It was going to only be, on next-gen consoles, and then they did this really kind of crappy deal where they did a port to last generation and gave them like half of the game and still made them pay like $50 for it. So Activision, in terms of being their business model, they know there's still a ton of people who have not swapped over to the new consoles yet, and they're not going to leave that money sitting on the table. Unlike a company like 343, who was willing to make Halo 5 only for Xbox One and pass up all that Xbox 360 money they could have got, Activision is pretty greedy, and they're going to try to make every penny they can. Again, for more evidence of this, just look at their Call of Duty series and how they've continued to milk a game that honestly hasn't changed much in the last 10 years in terms of innovation or developments. They're still using the same engine they have been for a long time. they're going to do whatever they can to milk the consumer for as much money as possible. So that's the first thing. Definitely don't think this game is only going to come out and be on Xbox One and PlayStation 4, because that right now is simply not true. There's no evidence of that, and I really wouldn't expect it given Activision's track record with other games, especially with Call of Duty. And quite honestly, the biggest reason why no one should be excited for Destiny 2 right now is because the same people are still in charge of this game. And that starts with Activision, it ends with Bungie. And Bungie has really just shown a huge lack of really anything with Destiny this year. Especially in recent months, they've kind of gone on this like complete silent treatment, hiatus, whatever you want to call it. They just aren't communicating anything about the game, what they're working on. And this has been a problem with Bungie since day one. Their lack of communication with the community, the way they basically just treat their community with so much disdain with this game. They've lied about several things. I've made videos on that reporting about all those things they've lied about. The Iron Banner loot, the auto rifle buff, just in recent memory. There's been a lot of stuff with this game that they've done that's been really, really shady. And there's no reason to believe any of that's going to change with Destiny 2, because again, the same people are still there, they're still in charge, and talking about that contract again, Activision still has final say and full creative control of Destiny. And I think that's something a lot of people don't seem to realize even at this point, is that Activision has their fingers all in the pie in this one. That was made pretty clear in the Marty O'Donnell lawsuit when the court documents came out and showed us, exactly what they've been up to. But it's like, it's always funny when Deej and Luke Smith and those guys get up on the TV, or they get up on the interviews they do, and they talk about all the amazing things they're going to change and put in Destiny. And then it's kind of like, well, no, you're not, because Activision is going to tell you what you can put in the game and what you can't put in the game. So when they talk about all this stuff they want to do, unless Activision says, sure, go ahead, but more than likely Activision is going to say, oh, no, we're going to cut that out for DLC and make some more money off these people playing the game. So that is one thing you definitely still have to be very wary of, is the fact that it's the same people in charge, and Activision still has primary control of Destiny. They get to make the final decisions on everything that happens with this game. And like I said, look at the track record. It's something I keep talking about in a lot of these videos. Is just look at the track record for Bungie, for Activision, for Destiny in general. And at this point, why would you expect it to get any better? I'm seeing a lot of even the most diehard veteran fanboys of this game finally starting to get fed up. Even a couple of them have come and commented on recent videos I've made saying, it's getting to the point now where we're starting to see, all the issues and all the stuff that, Bungie just doesn't care about. And I don't think it's going to get any better with Destiny 2. I think if you think Destiny 2 is going to be this absolutely awesome, amazing game that's going to be more on the level of like a Bungie Halo game, I think you're probably kidding yourself at this point, and you're probably going to be disappointed once again. So, my advice, as it has been with a lot of games, is just don't get super excited for Destiny 2. We really need to stop getting so hyped up for these releases. And I guarantee you Activision is going to do the same thing they've done with Destiny. And with the Call of Duty games, they're going to do this huge, hype-based marketing campaign. They're going to just throw the game in our face so much and make it look so amazing with all those live-action trailers, instead of spending that money on the game and making the game better. And quite honestly, it really sucks because they don't really have to do anything compared to what they've done in the first couple of years of Destiny, because there's so many people that still play this game and support their business practices that Activision just laughs all the way to the bank. They don't have to worry about it because they still have this army and this legion of blind fanboys and this army of YouTubers who are going to support their game no matter what, that they really don't have to change anything. And that's another reason I don't think you're going to see too many things change between Destiny and Destiny 2. So anyways, guys, this long ramble, the main message is just there's really no reason to be excited for Destiny 2 or expect that anything is going to change. Again, you always have to watch the track record. Activision's track record speaks for itself. Bungie's track record in these 2 years with Destiny speaks for itself, and all those same people are still there. They're still going to treat you like crap as gamers. They're still going to just care about your money and milk you for DLC and microtransactions, whatever else they can. So don't expect anything to change with Destiny 2. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I'd love to hear your comments on this topic. And, are you excited for Destiny 2? Or are you going to actually give Bungie your money again? Let me know down below in the comments. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.